And also our Victorian official, Craig Martin from Sheffield Swing Club.
Thank you. In the name of all officials, I promise that we will officiate in these championships with complete impartiality, respecting and abiding by the rules which govern them in the true spirit of sportsmanship.
The next part of the ceremony is a very special one. It's here at Sydney, Victoria, because it's an opportunity for us to present 2 life memberships for our fantastic volunteers and supporters who have been great contributors to Swimming Victoria. These were recently awarded at Swimming Victoria AGM. Now, Swimming Victoria Life Membership recognises and honours the efforts of those in the Victorian swimming community who show exceptional commitment and advocacy to the sport. So, I would like to congratulate Jacqueline Madden and Courtney Full. Just to give you some background on the next to me. First, Jacqueline has been actively involved in swimming in Victoria, firstly as a member of the Sales Swimming Club, now for 25 years, and as president of Gippsland District Swimming since 2007. She's become a qualified technical official, which has now seen her take on the role as district referee, a position she's held since 2015. So, and Courtney has served on the Swimming Victoria Board from 2014 through to 2022, including its president from 2007 to 2019. A significant contributor to the community and particularly the history of our organisation, and something that we're very, very proud of. She was the first woman to serve as president of what was originally the Victorian Amateur Swimming Association, AMA. So, a fantastic contribution, and thank you, Courtney. Please give Jackie and Courtney a huge round of applause. Thank you very much, ladies, for your great contribution to swimming. And thank you to Connor, Craig and Ron for sharing us. Now, it is with great pleasure that I am going to officially declare the Victorian 2025 Rock Course Age Championships, sponsored by Mattioli, open. Have a great fantastic competition.
to the first final sessions of the 2025 Mattioli Victorian Age Long-Course Championships. The referees for this session are, for the male events, Breaststroke. For the female events, Medley. The starters today are Adrian for the male events and Eddie Sinsek for the female events. And the technical director for this session today is Sally Whitehouse.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 2025 Mattioli Victorian Age Long Course Championships Finals Night 1. You've got Kalia, Tim and Nick down here on deck on the commentary team this afternoon as we kick off underway with our 4x50 metre freestyle relay for the girls 12 to 13-year-olds. This is heat 1 of 5.
Yeah, it's always good fun to start off with some relays, especially a 4x50 freestyle, bit of splash and dash. Hopefully get the crowd involved here.
And so great to see so many young athletes in the pool. A lot of these guys, it's their first state championships, and what a way to get underway with a relay.
And Cardinia off to a nice strong start in the opening leg there, taking the early lead through this first exchange. With now Bendigo Hawks moving into the lead through this second 50.
Very strong second 50 here from Bendigo. Looks also like Furbank's starting to move through, so onto the premiership quarter now, the third 50.
So it is Bendigo Hawks who lead through at the 100, followed by Cardinia with Furbank Aquastars in third.
Looks like a really good breakout there from Cardinia again over here in lane 7. Bendigo still leading through, so it's a good battle though for second place at this stage.
Yeah, it does look like Furbank Aquastars moved into second place and are closing down on Bendigo Hawks here in this third leg. Our fourth swimmers are all up on the blocks, starting to follow their swimmer in.
So it looks like it's a solid lead here for Bendigo by about 2 seconds. So can they hang on here in this last 50? It was a great breakout. Furbank had a very good breakout too there and a good changeover. They're sitting there comfortably in second.
So Bendigo Hawks took over the lead after the first exchange and are going to take out this opening heat of the girls 12-13 200 freestyle relay on night 1 of the 2025 Mattioli Victorian Age Championships. In a nice time of 2:09.46 with Furbank in second, and a good tight battle with D5 getting the touch for third.
Now these are timed finals tonight, so we are going to be seeing the pace increase as we go through these heats, but all eyes will be on the times to see who can post the fastest and score some of those beautiful Victorian medals this evening.
Heat 2 of 5 underway here. Looks like a really good breakout there from Artemis. And over here close to us, the Tritons had a good start too.
It does look through the first 25. The CA Tritons have taken over the lead. Just ahead of an Ivanhoe. And Ivanhoe now move into the lead as we approach this first exchange.
So Ivanhoe followed by Tritons, and in third place there is Loretto, but it's very even across the whole field.
So Ivanhoe have extended out to a body length lead here in this second leg, and moving into second now is Loretto.
Yeah, very strong second 50 here from Loretto. They've made up some solid ground here.
So Ivanhoe continue to lead, but only a body length clear of Loretto, with Traralgon moving into third place.
Yeah, this looks like a really strong swim here from Loretto in this third 50. They've made up a lot of ground. In fact, they might touch almost even here. So it is Ivanhoe followed by Loretto. Triton's in third. Traralgon sitting in fourth.
A great battle for third here. It does look like first and second have defined their places as we approach the last 15 metres, but CA Tritons, Traralgon are battling for third. Also coming into the equation is Artemis, Warrigal and Bendigo Hawks. But it will be Ivanhoe who take this second heat out in a 2:03.58 ahead of Loretto, with Traralgon touching in third.
Some great drops in time there from their seeded entry times. Some nice personal bests, I'm sure, from the youngsters. As we move on now to Heat 3.
All right, Heat 3 of 5 now underway. We just had a bit of music still playing there. We're always going to have nice and quiet for the start, don't we?
Absolutely. There is a bit of a party vibe here tonight, though, so not surprising we're keeping on the tunes.
Did see some good dance moves from some of our officials before we got started too, actually.
Always nice when the officials are in a good mood.
And so...
Are they legal dance moves, though? That's the thing.
Yeah, not sure. So it looks like lane 6 here, Cheltenham having a good start in this first 50, out at 29, so under the 30, good to see.
Bit of an outside smoker there, lane 9, DVE touching in second, sub 30. It's a nice little swim to set them up.
It's always nice to see that 2.9 number, isn't it, under that magical 30 barrier. Over in lane 1, 2, looks like Essendon's having a fantastic second 50 here.
So exciting in relays to see the lead change consistently throughout. As those third swimmers go into the pool now. It is Cheltenham in the lead, lane 6.
And Propulsion over here had a good second 52, and they've broken out really well and are probably sitting in third. So don't sleep on them just yet either.
Yeah, it's all happening on the outside at the moment, so let's see on this last changeover what happens.
Yeah, so it looks like Cheltenham are still hanging on to that lead right now.
Nice changeover.
Really tight for second here, though. Lots of teams going in around that 133, 132 mark there. The race is on.
Propulsion's coming home strong here in lane 8. Look out for them.
Yeah, straight on recovery there.
Actually, over in lane 1, too, Essendon's having a strong finish. In fact, now lanes 4 and 3 are finishing strong. Hard to pick it.
Everyone wants this one. Heat 3. all under the flags. It might still be propulsion, I think.
Oh, no, Essendon gets there. 2:02.75 takes it out.
Great finish on the wall.
Look at that, just 0.1 of a difference between first and second there.
That time of 2:02.75 now becoming our quickest time so far tonight.
They'd be the teams from out west.
Yeah, Essendon in propulsion there.
All right, I think we're going to start to heat up in the pool here. This is heat 4 of 5 of the girls' 12-13-year-old 200-metre freestyle relay.
And pretty even across this first 50. Once again, looks like a smoker out wide. Furbank having a really good start. And over in lane 0, Campbell having a fantastic swim too. And in the middle of the pool now, just starting to pull ahead in lane 4. Looks like it's Surrey Park.
You're right, though, on that changeover. Camberwell, lane 0, 29.26.
It's a fantastic first 50, but also now Geelong starting to come through in lane 1. As you're saying, lots of lead changes here in this 4x50, which is great to see.
You just never know what these kids are going to pull out in relays. You can see 1 second PBs, 2 second personal bests.
Nice changeover. They've obviously been practicing those well, Geelong.
Yeah, definitely. There's a great breakout there from Geelong too. Look at that. They've taken the lead now by about half a body length, maybe even a body length now. It might be Terrelgan now starting to come through as well with this third 50, the premiership quarter.
Never discount those country kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's Geelong, followed by Terrelgan. In third place is Nunawading. Never sleep on Nunawading either. They're often always back quite deep in their relay teams.
Starting to tighten up now with just 25 metres left to swim of heat 4. Geelong still out in the lead. Terrelgan coming at them, as is Nunawading over in lane 2. Can anyone catch the team from Geelong?
Looks like they're going to hang on here just. Keeps the head down the finish. Under the 2 minutes. 1:58.98. That is a fast heat. So that's the time to beat now. 1:58.98. That puts the pressure on this this last heat, doesn't it?
The Japanese team in here.
Yeah, as you're saying, Sammy, we've got a team from Japan out here for this one. This should be exciting to see.
Nice. Bit of international competition.
And once again, it's that outside lane leading us really quickly through, coming through as well, the team in lane 2, Nunawading. They'll touch in first, 27.56. Now, that is a pace to beat.
That is quick.
I think Bayside may have won this last year. I'm not sure. I mean, in 12 years. Now it's a dual age group.
Well, at this stage, looks like it's Nunawading, followed by probably MLC and Surrey Park in the middle there as well. And Melbourne Swimming Club having a strong second 50, but Nunawading leading us through at the 100-metre mark.
Clean changeovers into the water. Who's going to get the best of the breakouts?
Melbourne.
Melbourne had a really good one there, made up a lot of ground on the underwater.
So these three teams right now, MLC, Melbourne and Nunawading, are all neck and neck. It's actually hard to see who's probably in front. Might be Nunawading just.
going to be an exciting final leg of this freestyle relay for the girls 12-13-year-olds as they hit the pool. Melbourne has just taken over the lead there, 124.37 ahead of Nunawading, 124.70. MLC still sitting in third place. But here come the team from Melbourne. Look at them pick up the pace down this final 15 metres. They are pulling ahead. Surrey Park doing everything they can to sneak into the medals here. They're trying to mow down Nunawading as well.
Oh, 152.20. That is a fast final heat there. Nunawading in second and Surrey Park in third.
They're looking very strong, that final leg from Melbourne. Marvellous.
All right, it's on to event 2 now. The boys, 12-13, 4x50 freestyle relay. We have 4 heats in this one. And it looks like a good start here from Propulsion in lane 3.
Yeah, they did very well in the girls in the earlier heats there, didn't they? They came away with a win, so see what the boys can do.
Yeah, they're starting to build a really strong club out there at Propulsion and coming through as a strong first 50 there, 28.69. So throwing down some heat in that first 50.
Yeah. Yeah, lovely strong leg kick there.
Yeah, it's a solid lead that these boys have created already here for Propulsion.
Also breathing every 8 there he is. That's really good. Instead of, taking too many breaths, he's been really practicing that breath holding.
Especially in a 50, the less breaths the better.
Yeah.
And so Flyers sitting in second and DVE sitting in third here. Let's see if the Flyers can reel Propulsion here in this third 50.
Well, they all look primed there at the end of the pool ready.
It's a coming. I'm sorry.
They've got quite the lead, haven't they? Tim.
It's a very big lead here. It's going to be hard to mow them down this last 50. And what you want to be doing in these first couple of heats is put pressure on those final heats.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to stamp your time down because you just never know. These, as we saw in the previous girls' heats, it can be just inspiring for them just to be at their first stakes and they can do a huge PB.
And DVE are coming home very strong here with 5 metres to swim. Is he going to get him on the wall? This is a great last 50, and he does. Wow. 2:10. He's just thrown down a monster 30.5.
From third.
He's done a Kyle Chalmers there. He's come from nowhere.
He has.
What a swim.
That could be the comeback of the night.
Yeah, that was awesome. Alrighty, heat 2 or 4. Let's see if we see any chase downs like we saw in heat 1. Good start there from Furbank in the middle there. Great breakout off that dive, wasn't it?
Yeah. Lovely smooth stroke as well. Very strong.
Caulfield sitting well there in second. And over on the far side there, Swimland having a strong first 50.
Yeah, this is a good start from those 3 teams. PB from someone 27.75 going out there. Furbank, that lead off. Very nice time.
Caulfield's starting to move through really well here in this second 50. They're catching right up to Furbank, and they will take the lead now. So it looks like it's Caulfield, followed by a swim landed over close to us. Looks like Ivanhoe's having a really strong second 50 as well.
Yeah, they are. Good change of Caulfield.
Very good change over there, and they've got a comfortable lead now by about a body length and a half.
Lovely technique as well from the Caulfield swimmer out in the lead.
So the field's pretty spread across at the moment. So if you're in those middle lanes, just be wary of these outside smokers who are coming home pretty strong. So Caulfield still leads. Looks like now Cheltenham's moved into second. Furbank sitting in third.
Nice. Again, using a straight arm recovery there. Caulfield swimmer. It's getting a bit more popular these days, that freestyle technique for sprinting.
Yeah, with that real shoulder driven and just rip those arms through.
A bit like Climmy.
Yeah, the sprint revolution style. Looks like Furbank's finishing strong. It's all about the touch. Oh, Furbank by .02 just takes it out. There you go. Just shows those changeovers are so important and those finishes.
Oh, absolutely. Like the men's 50 Olympic final.
Yeah.
You know, there. With steady bonds, doesn't it?
Well, it just shows when coaches yap about finishes. Shows. Alrighty, now heat 3 of 4 is underway, and we're going to head over to roaming Kalia on the side of the pool there for some poolside interviews. Take it away, Kalia.
Right, Carly.
Minute.
Is that Geelong again out in the lead?
Alrighty, we're coming into this last 50 now. And it looks like it's Terrelgan out in front. Geelong, oh sorry, no, it's at Caulfield there coming through as well. This is a very strong last 50 here from Caulfield. Terrelgan, Geelong, it's going to be hard to see, but have a look at Caulfield come here. Might be like heat 1.
Yeah. I think that's Oscar, actually, from Caulfield, coming through at the end there.
It's all about the touch. Let's see the time. 1:54.8. It is Caulfield with a great last 50 there. So 1:54.82 is the time to beat.
Yeah, Caulfield are quite lucky, like some other teams. They've got 2 campuses, so you know you've got to pick from both campuses.
Yeah, it's a building club at the moment.
Yeah.
Alrighty, heat 4 of 4. This should be a really fast last heat. Great start there from Surrey Park in the middle. Out by about half a body length already at the 25.
Yeah, I think in short course state, Surrey Park in the boys' 13 years had such a good round of young boys. They had a great showing in some of the events, getting first, second and third, I think, in a couple. So
yeah, quite strong in those young age groups, aren't they?
They are.
Looks like Nutter Wadding sitting in second, R&D sitting in third.
Oh, this is going to be a great race.
Yeah, Nutter Wadding may have just edged in front now. Just taken over just slightly from Surrey Park, but these boys are going stroke for stroke. And it is Nutter Wadding just in front by about 0.3. Look at that for a split, 25-9.
Brilliant. And also, what a great changeover from Nutter Wadding there. You know, just that reaction time was just a bit ahead of Surrey Park. But look,
well, these
never say never.
Yeah, never say never. These two teams are well out in front now. It's a battle between two, you'd think, but it's a good battle for third. But these two, it's going to be neck and neck in this last 50. I think Nutter Wadding had the better of the changeovers just there.
Yeah. But having said that,
oh, here they come.
Surrey Park coming through. Wow.
Well, here they come. They're coming down the wall. We've got 15 metres to swim. Surrey Park are coming over the top.
Brilliant.
I think Surrey Park are going to get them here. 5 metres to go. It's all about the touch. It is Surrey Park just.
Wow.
145. 2-4. That is a state record, if I'm correct.
Fabulous.
So they've broken the Victorian record there, which is 145.96. They've just gone 145.24.
Wow.
So they've smashed the record.
The fastest ever.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow, what a start to the night.
Island Swimming Club. In second place, William Cowell from MLC. In first place, Liam Wilson from Medley. In a time of 9 minutes, 5.62 seconds. from the Heat. In lane 5, Breaststroke. Lane 6, Medley. In lane 7, Mackenzie.
And our first individual swim of the night is underway here. Event 3 of the girls, 12 to 18, 100-metre butterfly multi-class.
Yeah, this looks like, a tough event for everyone, the fly long course. And we have Evie Lee, who's in lane 6. And Evie is part of the Emerging Abilities group for multi-class for Swimming Victoria. And her coach is Rob Steinman at Geelong. And her proudest moment was making a final at the Australian Open Championships in the 400 free. And she also holds an Australian record in the 200 back, so she's got quite a CV, Evie.
Very talented across multiple strokes, which is great.
Yeah. And even though she may not be winning the race, it's about how close to the world record in your classification, isn't it, Tim?
It is, yeah. It's all about the point system, and 1,000 points is that record, and it's how many points you can get. The higher the points you get, the closer you are to that world record.
That's right. So it all gets evened out in the end once everyone touches, and then the medals are worked out from there.
So Meg Conheedy there in a 1:12.9.
Very nice. And visitor Quinn Pike. Second.
From Hamilton there. And Grace Ryder coming in there, and then Evie Lee, as you just spoke about, coming in there in lane 6.
Yeah, that looks like a huge PB for most of those girls, or from what they've done this morning. 1:12.90 to win that from 1:13 this morning. So it looks like all the girls have done personal best times. Some of them 10 seconds. Mackenzie Gibbs in lane 7. She's gone from a 1:59 to 1:49.
It's a huge PB.
Marvellous.
Alrighty, the boys 12 to 18, 100-metre butterfly, multi-class is underway here. And we have a few different classifications this one, Kalia.
Yeah, quite a broad range here, as well as a range of age groups represented, going from Eli Kerr in lane 8, just 13 years old, all the way through to some of our 18-year-old boys in those centre lanes.
It's great for our younger guys like Eli to be getting a finals-like experience at just 13. You can imagine in a couple of years, he'll be making finals and it'd be just something, very easy for him.
Just working his way slowly into that middle of the pool lane as they turn there. Riley Blitz led us around in a 29.96. Not far behind was James Logan swimming out of lane 4.
And these two boys are going stroke for stroke here. It looks like Riley's just hanging on though. 15 metres to swim. It's a good battle though between these two.
Absolutely. James Logan represented Australia at the 6th Deaf World Championships, getting a silver medal in the relay. Very experienced. But Riley Blitz touches it out.
So Riley there, 105.86. Got his hands on the wall first here. We will wait for those point scores for our medalists, but a great time nonetheless compared to entry times there, so nice little drop.
Victorian in a time of 1 minute 52.2 seconds. We'll also be presenting the medals for event number 2, the boys 12 to 13 200 metre freestyle relay. In third place, William Swimming Club, Austin LaPorte, Thomas Poppins, Jamie Zane, and Leanne Jordan. In second place, William Swimming Club, with Haitine Lane, Aidan Ramos, Lachlan Bull, and Christian Marks. In first place, Surrey Park Swimming Club, comprising of Shaki Smart, Peter King, Lachlan Harris, and Christopher Lee in a time of 1 minute 45.24 seconds. This time is also an unofficial Victorian record. Introducing the finalists for event number 5, the girls 17 to 18 50 metre freestyle. In lane 0, Stephanie O'Donnell from European Waves. In lane 1, Enrita Sabrina from MLC Point. In lane 2, Florida Taha. In lane 6, Scarlett Hay from Surrey Park Swimming Club. In lane 7, Kayla Pratt from Traralgon. In lane 8, Jennifer Laney from Cheltenham Swimming Club. And in lane 9, Brooke Bennett from Jersey Swimming Club.
Alrighty, there's girls 17-18 splash and dash is underway. We've got a special guest here, the sprint champion man from Nunawading. Tian, welcome along.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
And what would you be giving these girls some tips in a 50 freestyle? What should they be doing here?
Well, the main thing is going out fast but not slipping on your first 15 metres, so the underwaters are crucial, and a good breakout is also very crucial.
This one's over in a flash and coming into the wall now. It's all about the touch, who gets it. Oh, Lana Torrance just there at a 26.76. She takes it away from Eliza Tan there at 26.78. And Jess Wilson there at a 27.06. And the third Victorian, in fact, is Skylar Hay at 27.29. That was fast and...
Over in a flash.
Over in a flash, yeah. We haven't got much to say there, have we?
Well, I think Tian's really right about that. You know, a lot of people think it's about your revs, but it's not, is it?
Yeah, it's definitely about finding the right gear and, definitely not spinning your gears. I think that's the most important part, yeah.
In second place, Edie Lee from Geelong Swimming Club. And in first place, Quinn Pike from Hamilton Aquatics. We also presented the medals for event number 3, the girls 15 to 1800 metre butterfly multi-class. In third place, Lisa Bale from 92 Bays. In second place, Grace Ryder from Ivanhoe Swim. And in first place, Meg Hamidi from Geelong Swimming Club, in a time of 1 minute, 12.9 seconds. We'll also be presenting the event number 4, boys, 12 to 1400 metre butterfly multi-class. These medals are being presented by Sam Williamson. In second place, Eli Kerr from Waterloo Swimming Club. And in first place, Lindsay Payne from Camberwell Grammar Aquatic. We're also presenting the medals for event number 4, boys 15 to 1800 metre butterfly multi-class. In third place, Dominic Barnett from Melbourne Swimming Club. In second place, Lockie Bellion from Traralgon Swimming Club. And in first place, James Logan from Melbourne Swimming Club.
Here we go, another splash and dash. This one will be over any second here. Can anyone go under that 24 tonight? What do you reckon, Tian?
Yeah, I reckon definitely those boys in the middle, Campbell, Felix, even Ash, like they definitely got a good chance. Ethan as well, he does really well in keeping that long, strong stroke.
And coming down the wall now, it's all about the touch. It might be lane 5 there. It might be Campbell Wilson Moran.
Oh,
23-2-3. That's a great swim. There you go.
Yes, he's been on camp with Swimming Australia in Canberra and working with Brant Best, who was the coach of... who just missed out on the gold medal in London. Anyway.
That was a great swim.
One of the greatest Australian sprinters that I can't remember his name. James Magnuson. There we go.
All right, event 7 here, the girls 12-year-old 100-metre freestyle. We'll say we've got a couple of visitors here. It's also great to have swimmers from all over the world, Japan, New Zealand, Korea, Denmark, Scotland and Thailand. We've got a couple of visitors in this final.
Yeah, we definitely draw a crowd to our state championships here in Melbourne. There's a few names to keep an eye out for in the future in this race as well. Swimming out of lane 4 there, Jemana Fahmy. She's got a couple of races tonight, going in first for most of them. So let's see what she can do here. But out quickly, it is Hannah Dye from Melbourne Swimming Club. She's a super powerful athlete. We know she can get around fast. We'll see these other girls start to move their way through the field down this second 50.
We know the 100 freestyle, it is a sprint, but you still got to control that first 50. And finishing strong over there is Nakasaya Ueda from Japan, I believe. But also coming through strong now is Jemana Fahmy, as you were saying.
Gosh, it's going to be tied onto the wall. It looks to me like it could be Jemana. It is 1:00.00, so close to breaking that minute mark. But what a fantastic swim.
She came home very strong there in that last 25, didn't she?
Yeah, she couldn't have been pushed any harder. Those girls were, breathing down her neck, but that's it. Get in there and that finish.
All right, now the boys' turn. This 100-metre freestyle. Sam, what do you reckon?
Well, I think Thomas Poppins with matching trunks and cap in the purple, I quite like the fact that he's matching. I think that might make a difference.
Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, maybe. Well, looks like it's a good start there, though, from Nuttawat in there. Lachlan Bull in lane 5. He's taking the lead here. He's out by about half a body length.
Very nice. Very well led out. I always say that about the 100 freestyle, it's a race.
It is, isn't it? Get your hand under that wall.
Not like the foam strokes where you have to concentrate on your own race. It really is get out there and try and command a lead.
Yeah, Thomas Poppins is coming home strong. Bull let it out, but it's coming down now, 15 metres to swim. These boys are going stroke for stroke. I think Lachlan Bull is hanging on, though.
Yes, it looks like he will. He's keeping his stroke long.
There you go. He does take 58.69. He takes it out. Thomas Poppins in second and Peter Kim in third. So the three boys under the minute.
That's right. And it's usually quite close between the girls and the boys at this age of 12, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know? So the boys have got one over on the girls there by getting under that minute barrier. Nice blanket start there from the girls. Very good start from lane 4. Lucy Marr. Excellent smooth freestyle. This is the 200 freestyle for the girls 13 years. So we're going from 50s to 100s to 200s.
Just keep increasing the distance, don't we?
Yes.
200's always a great race to watch. It. A lot of these swimmers will do a lot of work around the 200 pace in training.
Yes, they will. It's quite the... working your lactate threshold, etc. And like I said about the 100 freestyle, it's not the same. It's not get out there and, burn off your competitors. Although I'm sure that, at sometimes it'll be a mental game like that. But they look very smooth. It's usually this next third 50 that's the cruncher, isn't it?
It is. Definitely want to get out fast but controlled and then really build into that second and third 50 and then you hang on that last. And so Lucy Marr leading us through there at the 100 and a 101, so she's out very fast there and she's taken the field out with her, and Imogen Murray is hanging in there with her at this stage.
Yeah, they look great, gotta say.
Henrietta there in third, but it's a solid lead that Lucy's got now, and the question is, can she hang on from here?
Well, looks like I think she can, but Imogen Murray looks very strong. Coached by Josh Beaver at the Bayside Swimming Club.
And coming down now this last turn, so Lucy hangs on to that lead by about a second and a half. So it's a big last 50 here that Imogen's going to need if she's going to take this one out.
Yeah, look, Lucy's brought her legs in. I think it looks like she's got plenty in the tank.
Pulling away from the field here. Now this morning she went at 2:11. Let's see if she can go under that 2:10 here tonight.
Yeah, she's coming into about 7 metres now, so I think it's on the cards.
This is going to be a great swim here. She comes in, good strong finish, 2:08.62. It's a great swim. Imogen Murray there in second, and in third place there will Natasha Link, who is a visitor, and in fourth place, or third Victorian, is Henrietta Wong.
2:12s, that's great times, isn't it? From 2:08 to 2:12.
Very fast swim there.
Third place Victorian, Medley from Melbourne Swimming Club. Second place Victorian, Amelia Gordon from Western Aquatic Academy. In third place, Nagasa Yumi from Japan. In second place, Yoshi Wanda from Aquatic Tech Swimming. And in first place, Shakna Rami from Melbourne Swimming Club. In a time of 1 minute.
Event 10 here, the boys 13-year-old 200 freestyle now underway. Looks like a good breakout there from Surrey Park. Ishak Ismail there, leading us through here at this first 25.
Yes, looking very rangy, nice long stroke. Also Daniel Collins in lane 1. He's not afraid to go out there. He's leading it out. The good thing about being in an outside lane is sometimes you can just sneak along, can't you?
Yeah, the smoker. No one notices you out there.
Yeah.
It's always interesting too in the 200 freestyles. There's different styles of freestyle that you see. You see that hip-driven still. You may see a bit more shoulder-driven freestyle, or that hybrid that we see a lot of now.
Yes.
Which is that sort of one stroke, it's long, one stroke's a bit shorter on that breath.
That's right. There's all different styles. Usually what they look like on the top, if you had a camera underneath, you'd see that, it's what about what you do underneath. Even if it looks a bit unusual above the water. But I think there used to be the lolloping sort of style, that's kind of gone out again, so it's a bit sort of like the alternating stroke again, and Han Tang Wang is looking extremely good.
He is, but Kepler Schneider's now is having a really strong third 50 too, so he's starting to come through. These two boys are having a good battle, and sitting in third there is Ishak Ismail as well. So these three boys are out in front, and we're coming down the last 50 now.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be on the cards for a bronze.
And coming down now, this last 50 metres, it looks like it is Han Tang Wang coming through. He's had a very strong second 100. He's pulled away now.
He certainly has. I wonder if it's a negative split. But the visitor, Xavier Tay, coming through there to take second, blasted out of that last turn.
Victorian is Henrietta Wong from NLC. Third place for the bronze medal, Natasha Lynch from Pigtown. In second place, Imogen Murray from Bayside Swimming Club. And in first place, Lucy Marr from St Leonard's College Swimming Club in a time of 2 minutes, 8.62 seconds. Introducing the finalists for event number 11, the girls 14-year-old 200-metre freestyle. In lane 0, Kila Enters from Medley. In lane 1, Raylan Tom from Medley. In lane 2, Zoe Gant from Surrey Park. In lane 3, Madeline Hardy from Cheltenham. Lane 4, Yara Jess from the European Waves. Lane 5, Taylor Marnie from Bayside Swimming Club. Lane 6, Ava Nicoletta from Hobart Water. Lane 7, Hanaristic from in lane 8, Momoko from Yamara from Japan. In lane 9, Zara Jeffrey from Melbourne Swimming Club.
underway here. Big cheer from the crowd there. Another 200 freestyle. And we're going to hand it over now to Carlia on poolside. Oh. Alrighty, and so it looks like the superstar Kiara Jeffs from Yarra Plenty Waves out there in lane 4 has a big lead here. Octavia Marnie sitting in second place.
Yeah, Kira's a 13-year-old, went to the Olympic trials this year, so she's now turned 14, but quite an achievement that.
Yeah, she's been a superstar for a long time, and what a great last turn there. You saw she had 2 kicks, 3 kicks off that wall, broke out past the flags. She's bringing the legs in now, and look at her accelerating her way here in this last 50.
Yeah, that's fantastic, that leg kick after a 200 freestyle.
Now, this morning she went 2:09 this morning here, Sam. How fast can she go here?
Let me guess, I'll go 2:04.
And coming down the wall now, this is going to be quick. Oh, 2:05 too. So she's taken off 4 seconds from this morning. A good battle on for second. Oh, and it looks like Octavia does hang on for second. Ava in third. And the third place Victorian was actually Hannah Ristig. Big cheer again from the crowd here. We go another 200-metre freestyle. Really good breakout here from Leo Nolan.
Yeah, all of their leg kicks look fantastic, actually, from all the boys.
And so
executing a 6-beat leg kick, which means, you know, three kicks per single arm cycle, and that's about as much as you can do. So their legs are going like the clappers, aren't they, at the moment?
Well, it's always important not to go out too hard in that 200 and not over kick early. You want to save a little bit for that second 100.
That's true, very true.
So over in lane 1, it's a strong first 50 or 75 now from Izias Mika. But the rest of the field is pretty even there. You can see the middle of the pool, you Liam Paulson, Harry McCraw starting to move through, William Cowell as well.
Yeah, we were talking about that sort of loping stroke, and you can see in lane 5, Harry McCraw executing that.
Well, here we go, this all-important third 50. Harry McCraw looking very strong there in lane 5. He's probably just taken the lead now, but Liam Paulson is going stroke for stroke for him, with him in lane 4 as well.
Yeah, Liam looks like he's taken a breath over to lane 1 from Izias Mika, the visitor.
Now, both these boys are going to be breathing to each other here on this last 50, Liam and Harry, so this will be a great last 50 for the crowd to get behind these two boys. Says, here we go.
Yeah, that's
There's a good breakout there from Harry.
Yeah, let's lift them up.
Liam might be in front here, all coming down to 25 metres to swim. They're going stroke for stroke. They are breathing to each other. And Liam Paulson's had a fantastic last 50 here. Here he is pulling away. Let's see the time. Is he going to go close to or under that 2-minute mark?
Come on.
2:00.45. So Harry McCraw in second and William Cowell in third.
Yeah, so the middle lane's dominating that there.
Introducing the finalists for event number 13, the girls 15-year-old 100-metre breaststroke. In lane 0, Isabel Blackwood, Dixon Hills Speaker. In lane 1, Caitlin Ward, Caulfield Breaks. In lane 2, Amy Bruce from Medley. In lane 3, Claudia Collard.
You know. Yeah, he said that.
So moving on to some breaststroke now. And a good start there over in lane 0. Looks like Wei Wei Lu had a good start, but also Memphis Johnson there in lane 4 as well. So breaststroke's always an interesting stroke, isn't it? It's very different to our other 3.
Yes, it is. It can be all different kinds of styles, can't it? Tim.
It definitely can, and in that 100 these days, it's that sort of quick snap, isn't it? Quick snap and glide. Quick
That's
snap
right.
and glide.
I think also it's, if you notice, the recovery is much faster over the top of the water these days, but they still stay in the base position, which is hands out in front and legs finishing off for quite some time. But I really like how Memphis has got a wide catch on her breaststroke arms there.
Memphis doing really, really well here, but it was Ella Matters out in lane 6. She had the speedier of the first 50s, 35.02 her going out speed. Starting to make her way through the field is Grace in lane 5, but Ella Matters is hanging on.
Wow.
She is storming this breaststroke. She sent a message in the first 50. Can she hold it as the girls come under the flags?
Coming into the wall now, it's all about the touch and the finish. Long on the glide there. And I don't reckon the time's come up properly. I think Ella still got it on the touch, but we'll wait for the official time. It looked a little bit long. Memphis was in second and Grace was in third.
Well, the scoreboard's given Ella first and Memphis, so they may have tied.
We'll find out.
After drawing your attention to the medal presentation area, we are presenting the medals for event number 12, boys 14-year-old 200-metre freestyle. In third place, William Powell from MLC Aquatic. In second place, Harry McCall from Melbourne Swimming Club. And in first place, Linda Paulson from Campbell Run, in a time of 2 minutes. Introducing the finals from event number 14. That's 15-year-old 100-metre breaststroke. In lane 0, Ashley Lansbury from DBE Lane. In lane 1, Jacob Chester from Surrey Park. In lane 2, Nathan Ryan from Melbourne Swimming Club.
Underway now for event 14, the 15-year-old boys 100-metre breaststroke, and some great little rivalries in the field at the moment. Super tight going into this race. Our visitor from Emmanuel 107.42 this morning. Can he take this out from some oncoming traffic there? Geelong Swimming Club and Melbourne Swimming Club, Milo Dressel de Bruin and Dax Conetti as they come down the first 50. And it is Oscar Dingwall turning there in first, 31.41. Milo in second, 31.67.
Yeah, Milo's making an absolute storm of this third 25. On the form strokes, it's hard if you've been leading. When someone comes up to your shoulder to keep your stroke technique.
And it is really stroke for stroke here. It looks like Milo might just have a slight advantage as they come down under the flags. All that timing into the final stroke. Head down, 106.50 4-4 there. Milo Dressel-De Bruin takes out the 15 years under breaststroke. Second place, our visitor, Oscar Dingwall. And then touching in third, that came from Hamish Evans out in lane 8. Sneaky little hand on the wall there, 108.06.
Yeah, Hamish came through there. Hamish has grown about a foot in the past year. He's gotten really tall.
Alright, this is 200 butterfly. Girl's 16 years old. One of the hardest races in swimming, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. I think we've all swum a few. I did. But my coach actually wouldn't let me swim the 200 till I hit 14, so I was quite thankful of that when I did start swimming them.
Very strong competitors in the field right now. We've got quite close races to 50, but there's still a lot to go.
Yeah, that's out quite quickly, 31 points.
I mean, if we look at this field, we have a few of these girls who are better renowned for their 50 and 100 metre butterflies. I know Rihanna Chen, she won our 50 fly short course for Open. She's definitely got that front end speed. She's going to take it out fairly strong. And then you look at some of the other competitors in the field, particularly the Victorians. Judy Hussein Aman, she's quite a strong 400 IM swimmer. We expect her to come through nicely in the second 100. Michaela Larkin has that more distance background as well, training out of Cheltenham. So it's an interesting race, all about setting up yourself perfectly well in that first 50, staying relaxed and then building through.
Definitely. Going up too fast in 200 fly is definitely a disaster to be making. We can see it's quite close field right now. Going into 150 is quite close.
Yeah, this third lap, they're all starting to make a bit of a move here, so you can see the girls creeping up. It still looks like Judy might be up in the lead there with lane 4, Ariella Riley. So very close, just 3/100ths of a second between those two girls, but it was a really nice turn there from Judy. She's popped up off that wall and she's absolutely flying home, forgive the pun. But here come the other girls, Michaela Larkin in 5. She's also looking fairly strong. Rihanna trying to hold on there too. It is going to be a race down for this final 20 metres. The Vic girls just pulling away from our visitor here. Michaela Larkin showcasing that incredible finishing final touches as they come down onto the flags. Stroke for stroke. Mac might have it, timing onto the wall. She does. 2:21.02, just ahead of Judy, 2:21.58. Ariella Riley there finishes in third, 2:22.74, and that means our third Victorian is actually going to be Ava Candy. She flew home in that final lap to sneak up into that bronze medal position.
Yes, Jean Victor's had a good night, the coach of the Ballarat swimming team. Just in that girls' 100 breaststroke, and also Ava Candy.
I'd like to draw your attention to the presentation where we are presenting the award for event number 14, a boys 15-year-old 100-metre breaststroke. Third place Victorian, Jax Benini from Geelong Swimming Club. Second place Victorian is Hamish Evans from the NRC Boy. And second place, Oscar Dingwall from Emmanuel. And in first place, Milo Dressel DeBrook from Melbourne Swimming Club. A time of 1 minute, 6.44 seconds. These medals are being presented by Sam Wilson. Introducing the finals for event number 16, boys 16-year-old 200-metre butterfly. Lane 0, Anna Sutherland from Ballarat Gold. Lane 1.
This would be a good race. So
All right, here we have the boys, 16 years, 200 fly, following on from the girls. Marley Sutherland in lane 0 from Ballarat Gold. Owen Kruger in lane 1 from Westbourne Swim Club. Peter Berens from Melton Swimming Club. Harry Coomer from the D5 Swimming Club. George Huang from Surrey Park. Blake Hughes from Western Melbourne Propulsion. Riley Hodgkins DVE. Kynan Power lane 7 Lilydale, Tommy Golding lane 8 Ivanhoe, and Josiah Joyce.
And it is Harry Coomer in lane 3. He was up and swimming quickly early on in the race, and he's taken it out in a 28.99. Not far behind him, Blake Hughes swimming out of lane 5 there, 29.15. But here comes George Huang down this 100-metre mark. He's already situating himself nicely as he comes into the turn here. We saw him swim earlier in an 800 freestyle, so we can expect he should be fairly strong in this back end as well.
Yeah, Harry Coomer takes on a lot of the big events, the 1500 freestyle, 400 IM. So we can expect him to come back, but looking very smooth is George Huang. Nice compact stroke for the 200 fly. Whereas Harry's got that longer ranging stroke, which for the 200 it's hard to get those long arms out down that last 50.
So at the 150-metre turn, it will be George there, 134.53. The race is on right now for those minor medals. Very close between Blake Hughes and Harry Kuma. And let's see what these outside lanes can do. Can they bridge that gap? Riley Hodgins there trying to make a bit of a shift of gears as they come down this final 50. It is George Wang looking absolutely sensational. He's increased that lead dramatically here, and he's just powering through with 15 metres left to race.
Certainly is. You can see how he's got his hands flicking out at the back so his palms can face the ceiling and be great on that recovery.
Super close for these second and third medals. Timing that finish there. Blake Hughes, 2:14.01, hangs on in front of Harry Kuma, 2:14.37 to take third.
Yes, I bet Harry's glad that that wall came when it did. Good job.
Draw your attention to the representation area. We are presenting the medals for the girls of 16-year-old to 295. Third place Victorian is Ada Mann at Carol Speedway. Third place Ariana Riley from Hamilton Place. In second place G. Hussain from Surrey Park. In first place, Michaela Larkin from Cheltenham School Club, at a time of 2 minutes, 21.82 seconds.
Alrighty, here we go. And we have timed finals here. We've got two of these timed finals for this 50-metre backstroke multi-class.
Yeah, that's quite something to work out when you've got the points and the times and different classifications. But Kira Warwick's had a great start there.
She has, definitely.
I think she holds the Australian record for her classification for the 50 back. So you never know, there could be an Aussie record.
Yeah, well, who knows?
Right.
What's also, you know, if you're in Heat 2, you get to see what Heat 1 of this time final is actually going to produce, and then you've got to put your head down and go faster and try and get those points on the board.
That's right, that's right. It's always an advantage to see the first heat or final.
And coming down the wall, Kira Warwick. Now 49.71 is her time. It looks like she'll be a little bit over that there, 50.82. And Molly Griffin coming in now to the wall in a 56.9, so a little bit over for her as well here in this first timed final. And Gemma Cook coming in now into the touch. 107.
Yeah, just a little bit over tonight. It is getting quite chilly here, so sometimes that can affect them, you know, with the wind being outdoors, just coming across the top of the water, cooling them off a bit. Got a full house here in this second heat.
As you're saying, Sammy, a full house in this second timed final.
Yeah, a lot of teammates next to each other. We've got two, lane 1 and lane 2 from Traralgon, Mackenzie Gibbs is from Sale, and then Keris Nicholson in 8 and Tyra Jensen in 9 from Warrigal, all from that Gippsland area.
An intra-club matchup almost.
Yes, that's right.
And looks like at the moment Quinn Pike in lane 3 is leading through, but finishing strong there is Grace Ryder coming into the wall now.
Lovely head position.
Yeah, both looking really strong in this backstroke. Nice and relaxed. They come into the touch. Oh, there you go, 38.36 and 38.56.
Another nail-biter finish, isn't it?
Yeah. Well swum there.
Yeah, beautifully swum. Excellent technique from those two girls. It's really important to get your head back.
Draw your attention to the medal presentation area where we're presenting the medals for event number 16. The boys 16-year-old 200-metre butterfly. In third place, Harry Coleman from D5 Swimming Club. In second place, Blake Hughes from Western Oral Proportion. In first place, George Huang from Surrey Park Swimming Club. Any time with 2 minutes. 9.26 seconds.
And lane 3 there. Henry O'Brien choosing not to use the starting ledge, and it hasn't done him any harm either.
It's interesting, isn't it, who uses the ledge and who doesn't? I think it always gives you a little bit extra grip, though, off that wall.
Yes, that's right.
And so Levi Jarrett now in lane 4. Got a nice high stroke rate coming through. Henry O'Brien pushing him all the way along, though.
Yes, Henry and Levi both 12.
Very young to be making their first final.
Absolutely. And he's going really well, Levi.
Looks nice and tall in the water here, coming into the wall, 5 metres to swim.
Max Bassett looking good as well. He's just making it through.
41.91, that's a PB, taken off a second.
Nice.
And Max Bassett there, coming through on a 45.4, taken off 2 seconds.
Wow. Excellent job, boys.
And Henry's just taken off 4 seconds. So what a great first final there.
Worth the journey.
And here we go, heat 2 of these time finals here, of this 50-metre backstroke.
Yeah, Joshua Briggs, he was nice and high on that start. Really pulled himself out of the water.
James Logan there in lane 4. We've called his name a fair bit.
Holding that incredibly high stroke rate there and just charging down this 50-metre swim here as he comes in with just less than 10 metres left to go. He's got almost the whole body length on the rest of the field. It's a great swim.
Yes.
32. Whew.
Hugo Sorokowski came through well there, and then Joshua Briggs, after that good start, managed to hang on for third.
And to equal first place, Victorian is Molly Griffin from Essendon District Aquatic, Victoria Introducing the finalists for event number 19, the girls 17 to 18 100-metre breaststroke. In lane 0, Skylar Hay from Surrey Park. In lane 1, Alita Dingwall from Medley. In lane 2, Riley Badger from Surrey Park. In lane 3, Joseph Miles from Phoenix Aquatics. In lane 4, Lana Torres from LIC. In lane 5, Rita Taha from Surrey Park. In lane 6, Stella Solomon from LIC. Lane 7, Imogen Walden from Ivanhoe Swim. Lane 8, to lane 3 from Virginia Court. Lane 9, Kate Mano from LIC.
This should be a cracking race to watch this one, the 100-metre breaststroke final. Great start there in lane 4 was Alana Torrance.
She's such a consistent performer, Alana. We see her in these middle lanes so often. She never really disappoints, to be fair.
Yeah, she's always up there. And alongside her, Jasmine Lyles in lane 3's had a good first 35 metres as well.
Yeah, Jasmine, one of our visiting athletes. We saw her come along to our state championships last year, so it's nice to have those visitors coming back for a second, and some of them a third year in a row.
And she's actually touched in front of Alana Torrance there at the first 50 by about 0.2 of a second. But Alana did have the better of the turns and has broken out in front now. And these two girls are going stroke for stroke. It looks like Farida Taha sitting in third.
Alana looks like she's just picked up that rating a little bit here with 25 metres left to swim. She's starting to surge forward, trying to break away from Jasmine Lyles there with 15 metres left to swim. Farida Taha starting to make up a little bit of ground here too, so it's going to be close for second. It looks like Alana under the flags might just have this one in the bag.
Yeah, Alana is going to take this one out. This is going to be a fast time, 1:12.9. In second place there was Jasmine Lyles, Farida Taha in third, and the third Victorian was Riley Cardone.
underway here for the boys 17, 18 years, 100 breaststroke in what could be one of the most hotly contested races of the evening. We have bulk national medalists in the field here as they get in there and get racing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a star-studded field. You've got Jacob Nimmo and Nicholas Stupas representing Australia at the Junior Pan Packs.
Yeah, it's anyone from lanes anywhere 2 to 6 you would think would be right up in the medal chances of this one, and taking out that first 50 looks like it is Lachlan Chan, followed by Jacob Nimmo.
Yeah, Lachlan Chan had an absolutely fantastic Olympic trials. I think he finalled, but Thomas Sutherland's really coming through well.
Oh, this is going to be
hanging on.
A tight finish. You can't pick it at this stage.
Stupas.
We've got about 4 boys. Yeah, Nicholas Stupas is coming home like a freight train here. 10 metres to swim.
It's a straight line under the flags. Time that finish, boys. Who's going to get it? It will go to Jacob Nimmo. He was out fast, held on 103.76. Just 1/100th of a second in front of Lachlan Chan, 103.77. And in third place, Nicholas Stupas, 103.80. What a race, boys.
Well, Jacob Nimmo has been to schoolies. It has not done him one bit of harm, has it?
Alrighty, the girls' 12-year-old 200-metre backstroke underway here. We always love our 200s.
So much strategy goes into these 200-metre races, and it's always really exciting to see who's going to put it out there, who's going to hold off, and see who's going to come through in that final 50.
I think for these... Oh, sorry.
No, go on.
I was going to say, for these 12-year-olds, they probably haven't raced as many 200s yet, so they're still quite raw over this distance and learning how to pace yourself and how to actually race this 200.
That's right. And I always used to think to get out there on that 200 back and ahead means you can try and push back your competitors that are behind you, because at least you can see your competitors on backstroke. Whereas compared to the other strokes, you know, you can't look backwards, can you?
No, definitely not. And so good battle in the middle of the pool here between lanes 5, 4, and probably lane 7 over here as well. So it'll be interesting here as we're coming into that all-important third 50.
Now, we know a lot of the girls in this race have had a few races this morning and a few races this evening, so it could be interesting to see how many of them were actually holding off in this morning's heats and what times we might get in tonight's finals. As they turn at the 100-metre mark, Kira Stubbings leads us through 1:13.67. She's just ahead of Jemana Fahmy there, 1:14.41. And over in lane 2, Zoe Clemenson turns in third, 1:15.73.
Yeah, Kira had a really good breakout onto that third 50 there, and it's just started to pull away.
Yeah, keeping over to that other side of the lane, away from Jemana, you know, so that there's no drag. You don't want to drag along your competitor, do you? So, you know, keep away from them on the other side of the lane line, but she's quite close.
And so it looks like it is Kira, followed by Jemana, and then and Zoe. So we come into this last 50 now.
And she's picked up a stroke rate as well, Kira, there down this last 50. It is nice to see your competitor. You can see she's got about a body length ahead now. It's quite nice to be that far ahead, especially when you get to about 20 metres. You think, I don't think they're going to beat me now. But
she's just pulling away so nicely here down this final lap. Increased that stroke rate, brought in some more of that kick, and under the flags, it looks like Kira Stubbings. This one is all yours.
This is going to be a fast time here, 2:30.38, nice. Almost under that 2:30. And in second there was Jemana, and in third there was Zoe Clemenson.
And made it look so easy. It's kind of a good technique when somebody looks easy, like they're not expending any energy, but they are.
Another 200 backstroke underway here. It looks like there's a very good underwater there from lane 4, Archie Smith, and he's out in front already here at this first 25.
Looking at these entry times coming into this final, Archie 2:24.66, Your fastest qualifier behind him was Thomas Poppins on 2:35, so he's got a bit of dominance leading into this final. Let's see what these other boys can do, whether they can hold on and give him a bit of a push.
You can see how relaxed he still looked in that first 50 there. He didn't overrate and wasn't using the legs too heavily. So he kept the legs nice and light, which is what you've got to do early in that 200 backstroke.
He's got such great length. You can see him as he reaches on that hand entry each time, really making sure that he anchors in and pushes himself along that awesome distance per stroke there.
And he is well out in front now here as we're coming down to the 100-metre mark. It's a good battle on for second between Thomas Poppins and Fraser Blair. But they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to catch up to Archie Smith here in his second 100.
So he goes around in a 108.39, really setting up a nice pace here. Second and third, super close, 113.66. Thomas Poppins, 114.14. Fraser Blair. They look like the ones to grab the medals at this point, but this third lap can make such a difference in a 200.
It is really the premiership quarter, and this is where the race can be won and lost, but Archie seems to be increasing his lead with each stroke right now as he's coming down for his last turn. Let's see what he turns in here. So he turns in a 145.7. Be interested if he comes back under that 40 in this last 50.
Still Poppins in second there, not far behind Fraser Blair. They are your top three.
You can see now Archie's really brought the legs in here. He's got 25 metres to swim. It's a great battle between those two boys, as you were mentioning, for second.
Look at that shot. He's just got such a lead on the rest of the field. He could be swimming alone, Archie, as he comes down under the flags here. It's going to be a nice little improvement from this morning's heat swim. 2:20.45 to take out the 12 years 200-metre backstroke. And coming home like a steam train there, Fraser Blair, he's going to touch in second on that final lap, 2:32.02. Following him onto the wall, 2:33.59. It is Thomas Poppins.
So all those boys going well faster than what they went this morning, which is what we like to see, improvements into those finals.
Draw your attention to the medal presentation area where we are presenting the medals. Tournament number 21, girls 12-year-old 200-metre backstroke. In third place, Zoe Clemenson from Melbourne Swimming Club. In second place, Chimina Khan from Melbourne Swimming Club. And in first place, Vera Stubbins from Canberra Grammar Point. The time of 2 minutes, 30.38 seconds. Introducing the finals for event number 23, a 14-year-old girl, 100-metre backstroke. In lane 0, Lynn Buckingham from Parliament Swim. In lane 1, Vera Fed from Melbourne Swimming Club. In lane 2, Matilda Clark from South Park. In lane 3, Madeline Hardy from Cheltenham. In lane 4, Kiara Jeff from Northampton Waves. In lane 5, Zara O'Reilly from Melbourne Swimming Club. In lane 6, Jasmine Lee from Cape Town. In lane 7, Asia Sutton from Bendigo East. In lane 8, Taylor Martin from Bayside. In lane 9, Marilyn Webb from Armagh Swim.
And here we go, the girls' 14-year-old 100-metre backstroke. All eyes are in the middle of the pool here. A good start there from Kira Jeff. Zara Olawini also had a great start in lane 5. Pretty tight across the field, though.
I was going to say, throw a blanket over on them at this point in the race. Absolutely everyone going hard in this first 50 of the 100 backstroke.
Yeah, it looks like Kira may have just started to pull ahead now as we're coming into the wall for this first turn. So it is Kira, followed by Zara. In third place is Madeline Harvey.
Great turn and underwater there for Kira Jeffs. She's come off that turn of the first 50, absolutely flying down. She told me before the race she had her eyes kind of set on that record, 102.4. I know she swam a 104 just a couple of weekends ago, so she's pulled away. Let's see what the time is. She's got 10 metres left. The race on for second, though, here. There's 3 girls in it.
Yeah, it looks like she's probably going to go about a 104, 105.1 in the end. And it looks like all in second place is Zara Olawini. In third place there was Madeline Harvey in a 106.91.
Producing the finals from Medley 24, boys 14-year-old 100-metre backstroke. Lane 0. Ryan John from Breaststroke. In lane 1. Ronald Maloney from Medley. In lane 2. Jack Trianides from Breaststroke.
This should be another awesome race here. The boys' 14-year-old 100-metre backstroke. Put a blanket over that start as well. So all those boys had a great start. Even the guys out here in lane 9 may even be leading to 25.
I was going to say, they got out really quick early on in those outside lanes, but here come those middle boys. Lane 5, Oliver Cullio there, absolutely charging, not far behind is Liam Paulson. He's had a great meet tonight as well.
It's always important to look long in backstroke, isn't it? It means that they really get that rotation and length on those strokes and being nice and efficient across the top of the water.
That's right, a nice catch with your palm down. Often people just scoop the water, but Liam looks like he's getting a great catch on the water there, which is, you know, the top of his stroke.
And here he goes. He's just really lifted in that pace here as he comes under the 15-metre rope. Oliver doing everything he can to stick with him, but it looks like Liam Paulson might have another one in the bag here. Yeah, he's going to take this one out again. Let's see the time. It's a 1:01.73. It's a fast time there. In second place is Oliver Callio, and in third place there is Jack Trianades. Alrighty, here we go. The girls' 50-metre breaststroke multi-class. We've got multiple classifications in this one, so it'll be interesting to see who can take this one out.
Yeah, it's just the one final for these girls in the breaststroke tonight. But looking like Grace Ryder is really taking that out.
Yeah, we've called her name quite a bit, haven't we, so far?
And the thing is, Meg Kenhedy next to her in lane 5, they are both the same classification, so that would be quite easy to work out on the point score.
Yeah. And coming down now the wall, this is going to be a fast time. 40.58. Meg there in a 41.95, and then Quinn Pike in a 42.92. So familiar names coming through.
Yeah, Grace Ryder doing very well there.
And coming down to the wall is Mackenzie Gibbs and also Kira Warwick over in lane 0.
And Gemma Cook from South Gippsland Bass.
She's coming into the wall now as well.
These girls have quite the programme.
Yeah, long, big programme, a lot of events.
Yeah, they multi-event, and I'm sure they're exhausted at the end of a night's racing.
I'd say so. And Gemma Cook comes in there and touches on the wall. Well swum there, girls. All right, this is our first of the two-time finals of the boys 12 to 18 50-metre breaststroke. And so we've got Max Bassett, Eli Kerr and Henry O'Brien. We called them earlier in the 50 backstroke in heat 1.
We did, yes, that's right. And now it's a change of stroke, which can mean a change of lead, can't it?
It definitely can. As these boys have just passed the 25-metre mark, it looks like Eli is just slightly in front of Henry, but Henry is catching him here.
Yeah, just a bit of a longer glide from Henry, I think. It's always important to be brave and hold on to your glide in breaststroke. People try to rush it sometimes, and
keep the length.
you have to keep your length, really.
And coming down now about the touch, and looks like dead heat. There you go, 52.83. So dead heat on that one, and then Max comes in there under the minute. So well swum there, boys.
It's our first dead heat of the night, I think, isn't it?
Alrighty, here's heat 2 of 2 of these time finals of this 50 breaststroke. It was a strong start there from James Logan. We called him earlier, and Riley Blitz in lane 4 is well out in front now. Look at him go. He's gliding across the top of the pool there.
He looks absolutely beautiful in that breaststroke, doesn't he?
Yeah, straight, like strong glides, really moving through the hips there.
Yeah.
Staying nice and high across the top of the water.
Yep, fantastic. He's really going to, it's a bit of a masterclass, really, to be honest with you.
And let's see the time here, 36.1.
Oh, very close for second and third.
Andrew Ding, and followed by Lockie Bellion in third. All righty, the 100-metre breaststroke here for the girls' 13-year-old age group is underway. It looks like a great dive and breakout there from Celine Quay and also Lucy Ma in lane 5. So these two girls are leading us through here this first 25.
Absolutely, this is a close race, going to be up to the last 50.
You can see that high stroke right there from Celine. And Lucy Ma is probably still slightly in front here as we come up to this 50-metre turn.
Yeah, I always loved Lucy Ma's stroke technique. It's so smooth. But you can see Celine's definitely rating up to try and get that lead. But it's going to be very close. But Lucy Ma just lifts. You can see her just lift and that clean recovery.
And these two girls are going stroke for stroke. It's going to come down to the touch here. They're still keeping that stroke nice and long. I would say at this stage Lucy Ma is in front. Here we go, 5 metres to go. Although Celine is not going away, it's all about the touch. Who's going to get there? Oh, so Lucy Ma does touch her out there in a 1:15.35. Celine Quay in second there. And in third place was Lucy Reid, who came hard in that last 25.
Yeah, that's great. When you think about just 0.3 separating those girls and taking a second off from this morning. Excellent.
Alrighty, the boys, 100-metre breaststroke underway here.
A lot of familiar faces tonight. We've called quite a few of them, right?
We have. So backing up in another final again. It's a big program for some of these swimmers, and often you'll see them in 2 or 3 finals a night. It's about managing them through that. And it looks like Quinn Richards is well out in front here, having a strong first 50 in lane 4.
Yeah, he's really trying to get out there. Some of the older boys, you see, that went out in 29 point, and he's gone out in a 31, so he's not that far behind some of those 17 and 18-year-olds.
Yeah, it's a very fast first 50 for a 13-year-old. But now the field's starting to come back to Michael Yang. Is staying with him here, and it's about this last 25. Can Quinn keep his length and keep his stroke?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, sometimes on a form stroke, which is like fly or breaststroke, if you've got someone suddenly on your shoulder, it can just knock your technique out. But I think it looks like Quinn Richards is going to hang on.
He is just going to hang on. He's come to the wall hard there, Michael Yang, but
he did.
Just 0.3 separated them in the end.
Yeah, he had some determination, Michael, didn't he?
Had a very strong last 25 metres there.
And third visitor, Xavier Tay. So fourth would be Jaden Zhang. We'll get that third place, Victorian.
And a Victorian record for Quinn Richards.
Oh, yes, Victorian record. Well done, Quinn, taking Nicholas Stupas's record, who was in the older final, the 17-year-old.
So we've just seen his own record go down.
Yeah, that's right.
So the girls' 200-metre backstroke is underway, and some familiar names. There's one, Alana Torrance in here, who won some gold medals at the national championships in the 100, 200 breaststroke.
Yes, and Jessica Wilson, who in backstroke represented Australia in the Junior Pan Packs in Canberra. So, yeah, we've got quite a...
Quality field.
Quality field.
Yeah. And so Sion Kinzet here in lane 4 was the fastest qualified this morning, leading us through that first 50 out in a 32.5, followed by Jess Wilson and then Alana Torrance in third.
Yeah, that's a pretty quick first 50.
And so it looks like Alana Torrance is just sitting a little bit further back from the field at this point. Her teammate Sion has set the pace for the rest of the field.
That's right, a little bit more of a bouncy stroke Sion can set. Jessica Wilson a little bit flatter in her head position.
So yeah, Jess Wilson's had a strong last 10 metres into the wall here and will turn almost dead even with her at the 100-metre mark. Now it's that all-important third 50.
You just saw on that turn there, Sione flicking her feet over onto the wall a little bit faster and really helped her come off the wall slightly in front. Those little bits and pieces on your skills can be such an advantage in a race like the 200.
Yeah, I don't think Jessica will be able to see Sione there, but Sione will be able to, out the corner of her eye, see Jess.
Sione's having a strong third 50 here. Coming into the wall, she still has the lead, just slightly over Jess Wilson. So it is by about a second now. So this last 50, let's see if Jess can reel her in or will Sione hang on for the win. Looks like a lot of... Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, it looks like Sione's actually just picked up her rate down this final lap. She is such a great 200-metre backstroker. I've loved watching her progression from a junior athlete throughout. She's just improved consistently, bit by bit every year, and looks like she might take this one away.
Yeah, this is a strong finish. She's coming into the wall. This morning went 2:21, and she's going to go well under that here. There you go, 2:18.74. It's a fantastic swim. Jess Wilson in second, and Alana Torrance coming in third.
Boys 17, 18 years, 200-metre backstroke underway now. A couple of those repeat offenders back in the pool. Keep an eye on Campbell Wilson-Moran. He already has one gold medal for tonight. Can he make it a second?
Yeah, Ethan Ravensdale was in that 50 freestyle final with him. Both tall boys, so that's an advantage in backstroke.
Will they also be versatile athletes and bring them all home?
Yeah, that's right. Noah Pronk has quite the time. He did a 2:05.81 this morning, and I know that Campbell Wilson-Moran did about a 2:06 at national age, so there can be quite a race between those two. But maybe Ross Skytos might, do another late charge for Camberwell, same as his teammate Liam Paulson did so well in that backstroke event.
Yes, it's going to be a close event with Campbell leading into the 100.
As they turn on the wall there, Campbell Wilson-Moran 1:00.05 leads us out, just ahead of Noah Pronk 1:00.52. They look like the ones to beat as we come down the third 50. Close race for third here as well. Oscar Campbell out in lane 9, shot around at that 100-metre mark, as was the swimmer in lane 5 there, Ross Skiotis. He's having a nice third 50 as well, making up a little bit of ground here on the boys in the lead as they come into the final turn.
Yeah, absolutely. For the final 50, it's all about the back-end speed and who can bring it home, whether it's Campbell or Noah.
Yeah,
like Noah had the better of the turns there.
He did.
Yeah, it's going to be close with them head-to-head right now.
But Campbell's fighting back. We used to call him Save Up Sally. In training, he's always really good at coming through at the end, and I think he's going to do it.
Yeah,
he's wearing that nose clip as well. It's helped him control his breathing.
So on to touch here, and it will be Campbell Wilson-Moran, 2:04.19 to take out the 17-18 200-metre backstroke, just ahead of Noah Pronk, 2:04.56. Second place Victorian there, Ross, 2:08.56, and then our third Victorian onto the wall is actually going to come from Tom Urquhart out in lane 8, 2:11.30.
Another good swim from Ballarat tonight.
Well, this should be an awesome one to watch. The girls' 16-year-old 100-metre breaststroke.
Awesome underwater there from Lily Kosh. She's just been on the Australian junior technical camps with her coach Nick Viliardes, but yeah, just technically off that dive, fantastic.
You can see how she's still getting nice long strokes early, getting the length, but still quick across to that stroke. So still getting that length off the glide.
Yeah, she's holding her best position. That's what I said. We're talking about that before, that you've got to be brave, you know, and just hold on to that glide.
Really great to see so many of these other girls going out and taking it on as well there. It was a quick start from Rani Matheson. She turned in third, as was Claire Borgmeyer, both on those 34.0s, so super speed in that first 50.
Yeah, you can see now Lily Koch is just starting to pull away from the field here in this last 25 minutes, but over on the far side there in lane 2, might be Rani Matheson, who's coming home really strong.
She is. She's also got a very fast recovery. Looking really good, she is.
So Lily Koch comes here, takes it out in a 1:10.9. Claire Borgmeyer there in second. Third place was Rani Matheson. And our third Victorian might have been Yuxi Liu.
Introducing the finals for event number 32, boys 16-year-old 100-metre breaststroke. Lane 0, Andre Tolerico from Melbourne. Lane 1, Lewis Chin from Melbourne. Lane 2, Jared Wakefield from Melbourne Swimming Club. Lane 3, Nicolai Chopinchon from MLC. Lane 4, Harry Heath from Melbourne. Lane 5, Max Warren from Surrey Park. Lane 6, Dominic Houston from Melbourne Days. Lane 7, Martin Carroll from Melbourne. And Lane 8, Harry Fuller from Denver Swimming Club. And Lane 9, Sean Mann from Momentous Court.
Boys 16-year-old 100-metre breaststroke hitting the pool now. It's a good start from this side of the pool. Looked like Oliver Kingston got away well.
Yeah, he definitely did. And Thawan Parom always has a great start too, over closer to us. But now that field, you can put a blanket across it right now. They're all looking pretty even.
Yes, they are. Nicolai Trophy Machine there from MLC. Got a high rating, looking pretty good.
Yeah, very high rating early, isn't it? Coming into the wall now, looks like Harry Heath is leading us through in a 31.1. So pretty controlled first 50 from the field here. Let's see how strong they come in this back end.
Yeah, excellent split stroke there from Harry Heath. But Nicolai's coming back, and so is Max Malone. I think that
Nicolai doing a lot of
just
groundwork
upping his rating there, Nicolai. He's really coming back.
Looks like Max Malone's coming home strong as well here. Coming into the wall now. It's all about the touch. Harry Heath, is he going to hang on? He does. Harry Heath takes it out. Max Malone does get his hand on the wall into second. And Nikolai Trophimachine there in third.
Yes, Harry Heath there following in the footsteps of the record holder William Petrick. You know,
all right.
relays.
Yeah, we've got 2 events to go for the night. A couple of relays to finish with, finishing with a bit of a bang. So we've got 3 heats coming up here of the girls 12 to 18, 4x1 medley relay.
Yes, the medley relay. It's not like the individual medley. It starts with backstroke, then we go into the breaststroke. So there'll be 100 metres, 2 laps of each, then fly, and then freestyle.
And so heat 1 coming into this first turn of the backstroke. Propulsion leading us through, followed by Ivanhoe and then Hobart. So a couple of these teams have got 2 teams, an A and a B team, throughout these 3 heat timed finals, I should say. So it's so important, is it, the changeovers? We talk about it all the time and coaches yap on about it all the time, but they are pretty important in relays.
Such a massive focus, particularly when we are so well known for them within our Australian relay teams. I know they have whole camps basically dedicated to mastering their changeovers to make them the most effective they can possibly be. You can gain up to almost a second just in that momentum you create off that changeover and that ability to start moving as the athlete's coming into the wall.
It's really interesting to see the different style of changeovers. Some have 1 foot behind the kicker, 1 foot in front. Some have both in front of it. You'll see some do that almost that walk in and then swing the arms back through. There's no right way or wrong way of doing it, as long as you're moving fast as their hands touch the wall and you're almost off the block. Don't go too early.
The priority is definitely whatever you are most confident about. If you're going to be hesitant, you're probably going to stuff it up. So it's about practice and confidence.
Yeah, I could do the step over.
Yeah,
I'd be doing the trip over. The trip over and belly flop, that would be my thing. I'd have to go for the safety option.
Well, I think it's always good to go conservative still, but you want to still be moving as that teammates come into the wall. Line it up with your hands.
Risk it all, I say.
Risk it to get the biscuit.
Well, that's right,
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
In for a penny, in for a pound. But yeah, I think it's, as long as you are sort of ready and moving, that's the opportunity you've got in a relay. It's not a standing start. You have to take full advantage of the fact that you can swing your arms and move forward.
And here we go, coming into the butterfly leg now. It's a solid lead for propulsion. So Ivanhoe and Hobart have got a lot of work to do if they're going to make up some ground here.
I think it'd be quite good if they did a running dive, like a diving board with a stiff one, and you could just run
and jump
off. Nice technique from these 3 girls.
Keep those hips nice and high, get the breath early.
Yeah. Nice and flexible there from the girl from Ivanhoe. Good shoulder flexibility and a nice entry. Very good undulation. Her hips are coming out nice and high, which means that her head's getting down at the front and you've got free momentum because your head weighs 3 kilos.
Some people's heads may
more.
Yeah,
that's right.
I think it's always important in butterfly, isn't it? I think you're not swimming uphill.
Yes, that's right. You've got to try and swim downhill because it's a brutal stroke, really. If you start swimming uphill and you're just going up and down, it can feel like an absolute mile to the end. And here we go on the last leg, 100 freestyle.
So propulsion well out in front here, and as we know in these time files, it's all about posting a time and putting pressure on that heat that's after you.
Yeah, got the afterburners going there with that leg kick.
So Ivanhoe sitting in second and Hobart sitting back in third. It's really cooled off here now, so you'd hope the athletes in the next heat keep their jumpers, shoes on, right up until they're about to race.
Yeah, it's important to keep your muscles warm because, a lot of people slap themselves, to get that warmth and the blood flowing and the adrenaline. So, taking all your gear off too soon is going to defeat that kind of
object. Be detrimental.
As propulsion hit the wall there.
Nice.
First in our first heat of the 12 to 18 years 4x100 medley. Their time 4:46.57. Second onto the wall, Ivanhoe swim 4:53.62 and Hobart Aquatic 5:00.86 as we move along now to heat 2.
Yes, those times are a little bit slower than the entry time, so maybe, it is a bit chilly here. And it's been a long night. All those girls getting great height off the start on that backstroke wedge. So we're at heat 2 of this 12 to 18 years. So any age group you can have in this girls' event.
It's always pretty good too if you're a younger swimmer and you get the chance to swim with an older swimmer at your swimming club. It's a good camaraderie. You can build some culture within your club. The older guys can look after the younger ones. It's always good to see.
It is.
It's a bit like the passing of the baton almost.
It is. I think too you always get a bit more G'd up for a relay, and swimmers always go a little bit faster than what they do in their individual. There's a bit more on the line for the team.
Yeah, it is. You don't want to let anyone down, and plus, you know, you might have a lead which you might not get in an individual event and think, right, I'm out in front, I'm going for it.
Now, speaking of leads, Propulsion has quite a good one here as they come down under the 15-metre mark, left to swim in the backstroke.
Lovely shoulder rotation there on that backstroke.
Yeah, this is a solid lead they've got after just the first 100. So moving through his Propulsion, sitting in second, it looks like it's going to be Yarra Plenty. And in third there is Melbourne. It's always interesting, the breaststroke, though. A lot of lead changes can happen in this breaststroke leg. Got to have that depth.
Yeah, particularly in the 4x100, you know, a 50 you can kind of get away with not having quite as strong of a breaststroke swimmer, but when you've got to do and come back on that second 50, that's where it all starts to unravel for some.
And so Propulsion is hanging on to this lead at this point, but it's a good battle on for second, though. So it looks like it is still Melbourne sitting in second. In third place is Surrey Park, so they've started to come into the picture now.
Yeah, it is quite close, especially down this side of the pool. You've got Melbourne in lane 8 there.
Now keep in mind, a couple of the teams in this heat are actually the B team, so they'll have some faster swimmers hopefully coming up in that third and final heat as well.
Yeah, some of these clubs have great depth, don't they? Melbourne's got great depth.
Yeah, Nuttall-Wadding are always known for their depth as well, so that'll be interesting how they go in that final heat. And so Propulsion still holding on to the lead, but the lead is definitely diminished from what it was after that 100-metre backstroke.
Nice underwater there, though, from the fly swimmer from Propulsion. Beautiful underwater, in fact.
Still important, even though if you're behind, to not use up all your fuel tickets in that first 25 trying to play catch-up. You're still going to control your race, even though it's 100. So it looks like Bayside are starting to come through now as well. They're in lane 4, so watch out for them. They're just moving up into probably second place now.
Yeah, nice
or
high
third
rating.
place, I should say.
Looks like she's got plenty of energy from Bayside.
So Melbourne is really starting to reel in Propulsion now. It's coming down to 25 metres left of this butterfly.
Yeah, Propulsion at the beginning of this leg had about a 4-second lead, and it's looking like that gap has closed quite substantially as they come down. They've got about 5 metres left to swim here. We're looking for a clean changeover.
Yeah, that looks like Zara Jeffrey there. Good fly swimmer from Melbourne.
There you go. So just 1.3 seconds separates Propulsion and Melbourne here. Still a lot, though, but can she reel her in here in this last 100?
Well, I'm not doing a bad job getting up against that lane rope to get a bit of drag, you know, a bit of...
Ride the wave?
Yeah.
The old Lezak manoeuvre?
That's right.
You do have to be a little bit careful. Often in relays we can see people attack that first 50 a little bit too much and overdo it, so you've kind of got to control it almost and then really bring it home in this last lap.
An advantage here for Melbourne is actually, well, both teams are breathing towards each other there. Bayside's coming home quite strong here in this last 50 as well, but I think it looks like here Propulsion is going to hang on. Led from start to finish. Let's see the time here.
Bayside.
So 4:35.0, that's the time to beat here in this final heat, is 4:35.06.
Red sky at night.
Is it Sailor's Delight?
Yeah, it is. So nice day tomorrow, hopefully.
So it looks like we're going to scratch there in lane 7. The Geelong swim team haven't entered this one.
Definitely opens up a space for some more top 10 points.
It does, doesn't it, from the heat before. So that propulsion swim there may come really handy. So it looks like Nutter Wanting are letting us through here in this first 25, followed by Caulfield. Sorry, no, it was MLC. Was it?
Yeah, it's Emmanuel. Emmanuel College.
Sorry. So yeah, it is Emmanuel and MLC at this stage of first and second. Good battle over between lanes 2, 3 and 4 as well.
Here's the girls coming for the breaststroke. A lot of them have just been in that breaststroke final. Billy Kosh in lane 4.
Short changeover.
Yeah.
And so MLC have a solid lead here at that first 100. So Emmanuel in second, Caulfield in third, Nutter Wanting back in fourth.
Millie's already taken over there into third place already from that dive. She had a traditional takeover, she didn't step forward or anything like that, quite traditional, kept it safe.
She's got a lot of work to do if she's going to catch up to MLC in this 100.
Yes.
So MLC will be leading through here at the 150 mark, followed by Emmanuel, and then Nutter Wanting in third now. She has made up a lot of ground, though, in that first 50.
Yeah, she certainly has. It'd be nice to see what a split is in this.
And so coming through now at 25 metres to go of this breaststroke, and she's made up a lot of ground. Nutter Wanting coming into third now, but Emmanuel holding on for second. The lead is definitely tightened up, though. This race is starting to open up. These three teams are all in this race.
Some really great butterflies in the pool at the moment. Isabella Osborne taking the water there for MLC. They're still out in the lead. Very close between that Nunner team and Emmanuel as well still.
Yeah, Mia Yeo for Caulfield. 200 flyer.
She'll be strong in that second 50, you would think. But it's a handy lead for MLC here as they go into the freestyle. Nutter Wanting's going to have a lot of work they're going to have to do to mow this lead down.
It's a super challenging leg of the relay to try and make up ground in as well. And you'd think with a lead this big, it's going to be a pretty tremendous task.
Yeah. Well, MLC set the tone in that backstroke, and they've just never looked back here as they head into the freestyle.
They look very good, I've got to say.
So Nutter Wanting touching in second. It looks like Caulfield made up a lot of ground there, have turned in third. You can just see the lead that they've got now. It's going to be very hard to mow down MLC in this last 50.
Yeah, and Caulfield have taken over Emmanuel now, so that's the visitors out of the running.
So Nutter Wanting in second, Caulfield in third, and that looks like that's probably going to be our order here for the medals. MLC stroking in now, 15 metres to swim. Now let's see the time here. 4:12 was their entry time, was it not? 4:15, I should say. So gone 4:16, a little bit over their entry time, but they take it out the win. They get the gold. Nana Watting in second and Caulfield in third. All righty, last event of the night, the 4x1 boys 12 to 18 medley relay. We've got a Tian Berger back alongside us, special guest. Thanks for coming along.
Thank you very much for having me again.
And so these boys in the medley relay here, what sort of leg would you be normally doing in this one?
Yeah, I'd usually be the freestyle leg, so last one. Always a fun one, especially when it's close.
Yeah. And talk us through what's it like being behind the blocks with the teammates, before a relay. Good camaraderie, what's it like?
Yeah, it's usually very hype. Usually a lot of smack talking going on between us, especially Nana and Caulfield in the recent years. Nana, Surrey Park, always big couple of teams.
Yes.
Yeah. Some good rivalries building between those teams at the moment.
Yeah, gotta love the rivalries. It's all good. It's all
To use
fun.
an Aussie term, is it a bit of sledging?
Yeah. Yeah.
And get one up on your teammates or on your. It's always good, isn't it?
Yeah. It's all bragging rights, really.
It is bragging rights.
And it's all good fun to have a bit of a dig at each other, isn't it?
Fires everyone up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always good having a little sally on your friends.
Oh, definitely. Give them a lane rope, give them the double cobra afterwards.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. It's always pretty loud behind the blocks as well before those relays. Always feel sorry for some of our officials trying to get them all in order.
Gets very loud.
And so just talk us through, you've got a bit of an injury at the moment, so normally you'd be swimming in the freestyle events and you'd be finaling, but what's happened recently? Yeah,
I'd usually be swimming in the 50 to 400 free, but I've come down with a bit of a facet joint injury in my neck, and that's had me struggle with swimming for the last 2 weeks, so getting through that rehabilitation, and I'll be ready to go in the new year again.
And so how long are you out for, and what's the sort of diagnosis going forward for when you can start fully training and then hopefully competing?
I've been out for about 2 weeks, but doing a bit of kick, doing a bit of A1 swim recently, and then it'll probably be a couple of weeks, maybe 4 or so weeks, and then I can be back to full racing.
Yeah, and so next year going into 2025. What sort of competitions are you aiming for?
Nationals is always a big one.
Yep.
So we've got state opens in February, I believe. So that's a good lead up. It's always good to maybe update some times that need updating, or just get some specific race pace stuff going. And Nationals is always the big one. Then trials afterwards.
Yep. So you'll do the age nationals and open trials. You'll do both of those next year.
Likely, yeah. At this point, I will. Yeah.
What age group are you, Tian?
I'm in this. I would be swimming in the 17-18 this year at States.
And at school, what year are you in?
I'm in year 11 now. Just finished year 11, so I'm going into year 12.
Aha, big year for you.
Huge year.
Alrighty, and so it looks like at this stage Propulsion are coming through with another solid lead here as they head into their freestyle leg.
Propulsion have been great in the relays tonight, haven't they?
They have. Pretty strong club these days down there.
Yeah, they have a good mix of older and younger swimmers, don't they?
They certainly do. And so good battle on, though, between Hobart and DVE as well there in lanes 3 and 4. And they're coming down this last turn. Not sure anyone's going to catch Propulsion in Heat 1, but it's always about posting a time and then putting pressure on Heat 2 and Heat 3.
That's right. You just, you've got a lane, you've got a chance.
And so, Tian, what sort of training have you guys been doing, normally this time of year? Would you taper off for a meet like this, or would your coach be telling you guys to train through? What would you guys be doing?
At this point, we're training through. So we had a slight drop in load the day before. Yesterday, just had a bit less to do. But, yeah, we're training through. We're in a pretty thick aerobic block.
Yep.
So not so much speed stuff coming through. So you'll see that in the swimmers in our squad this week. They'll be very strong aerobically. But yeah, just struggling on those specific speed stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Tian, you were just saying how you guys are in an aerobic block. Can you sort of explain that to the viewers at home, what the aerobic block means?
Yeah, that entails like a lot of big sessions. So, a lot of 5K, 6K sessions, getting through a lot of volume.
Yep.
Also, yeah, it's like the base work if you're thinking of it like a pyramid. And that's where everything else is built off of. Yeah.
Yep. And so going forward from here, you guys will start to drop your volume and increase more of the speed work that you guys are doing training?
Yeah, as we get closer and closer to nationals, we'll hit a point where we just have a lot of speed work, and then certain people will still focus on that aerobic stuff while also doing the speed work.
Yep. So being a 100, 250 metre swimmer as well, do you do in your training a lot of work around that top speed, like lots of high intensity long rest when you get to those periods, or how does it normally work for you guys?
I'm much more of a threshold swimmer, so we like doing a lot of threshold work, like some 20-50s at 200 pace plus 2 or something. That's something that we like to do.
Yep.
But we do a lot of stuff like 1250s dive max on 5. That's a big one that we like to do for that top end speed kind of thing.
That's right, yeah. Because they say about 300 metres worth of top speed work is about, what you should be doing.
Yeah.
So that would be about right.
Yeah, exactly.
That was an amazing lead there from the breaststroke there for Propulsion. So they're leading through here in Heat 2. So we call their name a lot, Propulsion, and sitting in second is Bendigo East after that fantastic backstroke leg that they had in the first leg. And it looks like in third place over there is Camberwell Grammar in lane 3. Alongside them, Surrey Park in lane 2 is also pushing through. So we've got a good last 100 to come up, I reckon, in this second heat.
I think they should be called relay propulsion, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they're very good at their relays.
Pumping out the relay swims.
They are. Well, so really tight there between Bendigo, MLC, Camberwell and Surrey Park. So can any of these teams real propulsion in here? And Terrellgood's starting to come through as well.
Yeah, great fly leg from them.
So Camberwell's had a fantastic butterfly leg here. They've made up a lot of ground. So we're in for a good last 100.
Excellent changeover, though, from propulsion there. They did make every advantage of that lead.
They did. It's a solid a second and a half buffer that Propulsion have over Camberwell. So Camberwell got a lot of work to do if they're going to reel this one in. And Terrellgood's moved up into third place now. They had a fantastic butterfly.
Yeah, it looks like possibly Ash Nichols. So
Yeah, that is Ash Nichols. I reckon he's
pretty quick.
Yeah, he's doing a very strong swim. I think it's going to be a good back end for Terrellgood.
So Propulsion still leading us through here with 25 metres to swim. Ash Nichols is flying home here. He's made up a lot of ground.
I think he may actually take that second place. Knowing Ash, he's so tough.
He's coming home like a freight train, but it looks like Propulsion's going to hang on here. It looks like Terrellgood make it into second. No.
Just hanging on.
There you
Well
go.
done to Camberwell for that.
There you go. Look, he came home in a 26.9 there.
Blazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we've got one more final to go. It's only going through us here. Alrighty, here we go for the final event of the night. Heat 3 of 3 of this time final.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think Caulfield have their A and B team in here. I don't think they're short of a few breaststrokers, but you can only have two, can't you? One per team.
Exactly right. So it looks like a good start across the whole pool, really. But lanes 3 through to 6 are probably leading through this first 50.
Very strong backstroke age group we are. We've got Ethan. Ethan's pretty diverse with his strokes. We've got Brian from MLC, Rossi Kiotis and Camberwell. Who else? Campbell from Caulfield. So it's very, very strong across the board.
Yeah.
So we'd like to see a lot of depth, don't we? All pushing each other along.
Yeah.
Just increases the speed and the times of awesomeness. More competition. And this has been a great last 15 metres here from the boys from Caulfield in lane 5. And they're going to take out this first 100 with a solid lead, 58.66, followed through Nunawading in second and Melbourne sitting in third.
Yeah, so we've got Thomas Sutherland. There'll be a bit of rivalry now because Jacob Nimmo took out that breaststroke, 100 breaststroke tonight.
Yeah, for revenge, you reckon?
I think there might be.
Yeah.
But Nimmo's doing very well to catch up.
So there's also got Lockie Chan to his right, which is going to be a fun race. Lockie Chan taking second.
Yes,
in
also in that 100
yeah.
breaststroke race.
Well, these three boys are all neck and neck now. Going stroke for stroke here. Let's see who really wants it more.
Well, a good leg from Melbourne Swimming Club there.
Yeah, these three boys are pretty much all neck and neck. It's hard to see who's actually leading. It might be Caulfield just at this stage. Nunawading is coming through now, though. Nunawading may have just taken the lead.
MSC coming through as well.
Yeah, the crowd's starting to get behind these boys here. This is a good last 100. So it is Nunawading, followed by Melbourne, and Caulfield back now in third. Oh, it was a great underwater there from Nunawading too, and a great breakout. So it looks like Nunawading's depth starting to come through.
Yeah, looking very fluid, the guy from Nunawading. Very fluid with those arms. Nice flexibility, but also got strength, you know. It's really balanced.
He's just taken out to about a second lead now for Nunawading. Very handy, but he may have gone out a little bit harder. Let's see what Melbourne's got here.
Melbourne really coming back.
Yeah, coming home hard here is Melbourne in this last 25 metres. This sets up a great last 100 here in this freestyle.
Oh, it's going to be a good race. Harry Heath, Nick Supis.
I think Melbourne's going to touch in front. They do. Here we go. Last 100. Oh, great breakout there from Melbourne. So it looks like it is Melbourne in front, coming in here to this last turn. These boys are neck and neck. What's that Nunawading got left in store in this last 50?
Yeah, MLC look like they're coming up there, aren't they?
Yeah. So Caulfield still back in third. Now, Melbourne's actually, the boy from Melbourne's breathing away, so he's not going to see the guy from Nunawading coming home strong here. He's going to know.
Breathing away.
That's brave.
Yeah.
That's brave not to look.
Oh, it's coming down the wall. Nunawading is finishing strong. It's all about the finish here. Who's going to get... Oh, the Warren Nunawading's going to get there. Oh, no, it isn't. Melbourne just.
Wow.
By 0.12. And they are stoked. Have a look at it. The celebration from the boys. They're happy with it. That's what we like to see.
Quite the upset from MSC.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that in a while.
They're very
pumped.
happy with that. Look at that. They are up and about, the lads.
Huge.
Good to see. They got bragging rights now.
Yeah, they do.
They've got the bragging rights, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately they do.
Would it have been different if you were out there? You
Yeah,
reckon?
Tian, if you'd been in there, that would have been a different story.
Yeah, look, unfortunately this was out of my hands. Yeah.
All right, well, that concludes tonight's racing. Sam, it's been a good night.
It's been a great night.
Thanks for joining us, Tian.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we'll get you back on the next
great.
couple of days.
It's been good fun.
You're a natural.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, I'm Tim. Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Tian.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you guys all here tomorrow morning
Yes.
and the next couple of days.
Bright and early.
Yeah, should be good. All righty, guys. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good night.
Night.